So I thought I'd have a go at the Zwift TT Club Racing Series. I've missed the first week and jumping in week 2 here. I've gone for the KX TT bike and the full disc setup, DT disc setup, and then looking at my opposition there who looked to be on climbing frames and skinny wheels, I wondered whether I'd made the actual right choice to that. So my first thing I think I do is just jump into the garage, and I went through the disc 62s, I think they are, DT 62s. They're a bit more an all-rounder. Still stayed with the TT bike because I just couldn't be bothered changing it. I thought, what the hell, we'll go with that and roll with that. See how we go. It looks like there's about 8 in the pen, so I don't think it was actually. I think it ends up being 5, so I'm not sure what happened to the other one, unless they were A's or B's. You can see I'm starting last out of the C grade here, and away we go in a minute. It is the City and Sgurr route, which I haven't ridden for quite a while, so that was interesting to see how that was going to pan out. I did no warm up for this. I just literally jumped straight into the trainer and straight into this, so took a while for the old heart rate to get up and the legs to warm up for the event, but they sort of soon got there pretty much as we started to do some of this climbing up through here. Good to see that the blue dots in front of me weren't too far away, so I had a bit of a hare to chase, so to speak. So that was nice that I had some sort of that I hadn't been dropped right off the bat off the start. So I had these guys here that I initially tried to chase down, and the top of the hill is where it starts, so we haven't even finished the lead in yet. But warmed up pretty much by here, I guess. Heart rate's 180 odd plus, so it's getting there. But yeah, so the idea was to sort of try and catch up to these guys, and then that would have put me from 5th to 3rd, and then I was going to sort of see how things were panning out from there. So sort of get past this gentleman, and that brings me up to 4th, and we're almost up here to the banner, which I think is just up and around through these ones here. Wasn't a bad race, so you can see there's a bit of red down the bottom there. Now I'm into 3rd, and I wasn't sure how I was going to go with the other two. I can't sort of see them on the map there, and I was just looking at the blue dot behind me, who was G. Moldoni, and I was just trying to put a bit of space between myself and him was my initial aim here. So there's the other two riders that we just passed. Looped around the roundabout. I'm starting to put a little bit of time between me and the guy behind me, and just thought, oh, well, we'll just pace back up the hill. And initially I thought the finish line was going to be at the top of this climb, but yes, it wasn't. So managed to get past this one, get going, so it's in 2nd. Only had the one more rider to go. I think it's pretty close to when I get back to the banner here. I realised, I looked at the kilometres and realised that no, this is not going to be the finish line. We've got to go down and around and come back up again. So pushed reasonably hardish down here, but I obviously was feeling a bit buggered. So at the same time as I'm trying to push, I'm also trying to recover a little bit, and I'll bring back some time on the guy in front of me. I get it down to, I think I end up about 14 seconds or something like that. What are we, 17, 16, 15, 14. So I get down to 14 seconds, 13. I just can't quite seem to get it any closer than that. So it just manages to keep me at bay for the rest of this ride up the climb. And I noticed that he goes into the 4 watts per kilo a couple of times there. I didn't want to go too deep in that sort of space, so just try to sort of every now and again go to the 4s, but tried just to sort of stick in that 3-ish range, I guess. And I sort of half resigned myself to just being in the 2nd position as we go through. Thought that's what it was, and I'll just try and keep the gap to 3rd by that 20-second margin if I can, to stop anybody coming over the top. So get up here, we're almost at the finish line now, a couple of 100 metres to go, and to my surprise as we go over there, I actually managed to jag first place, so my time overall was faster, so it put me ahead of the other guy. So pretty happy with the run. It was a good hit out. Cheers for watching.